The way people wholesale real estate just changed forever, and most people in this business have no idea it's even happening. For over a decade, wholesaling has been the Wild West, and anybody could grab a list, blast out 10,000 texts, cold call homeowners 9 p.m. at night, and stumble into a deal. That era is ending fast, and when it does, it's going to wipe out all of the amateurs and hand this entire market to a small group of professional wholesalers. Now, I've been wholesaling and flipping for 14 years. My team and I, we've been part of well over 1,000 transactions, and we run one of the most read publications on wholesaling laws in this country. And we see these shifts before almost anyone else does. And what I'm seeing right now is the biggest change to this business that I've ever witnessed. So let me show you the new rules, because if you're still playing by the old ones, you're already behind. So let me say the thing this whole video is about plainly. Wholesaling isn't dying, amateur wholesaling is dying, and professional wholesaling is just getting started. Now, there are 6 forces driving this shift, and I'm going to rank them by which one's hitting the hardest right now, and every single one of them points in the same exact direction. Now, one important thing before I get into them, I'm not a lawyer, and none of this is legal advice. These laws can change, and they're different in every state. So check your own state and talk to an attorney before you try anything. I'm just going to be telling you what I see happening from being in the game. Force number 1, and this is the one hitting the hardest right now. The law is coming after people who spam. So for years, the amateur playbook was volume. Buy a list, mass text everyone on it, robocalls, cold call at all hours of the night. And here's the truth. That's exactly what consumer protection laws like the TCPA exist to stop. And the penalties are not small. We're talking somewhere around $500 to $1,500 per violation, per text, per call. And when it comes to a class action, that can run into the millions. Now, here's the contrast that changes everything. A homeowner does not want a random investor calling them at 9 p.m. But a real estate agent literally puts their phone number online and on the MLS because they want you to call them. One of those is a legal minefield, and the other one is a professional raising their hand and asking to talk. So while the amateurs are one lawsuit away from getting wiped out, the professionals, they're calling listing agents on the record and completely in the clear. Now, it's not coincidence. That contrast right there is the new rule. Force number 2, the cost of playing the old game is going through the roof. So when I started, a beginner could compete on almost nothing, but not anymore. There's data costs and skip tracing and virtual assistants, pay-per-click, CRMs, AI software, Facebook, Google ad costs. All of it is way more expensive than it was 10 years ago. I'm not saying off-market marketing doesn't work. I'm saying the cost of doing it well has gone up so much that that little edge that amateurs used to have, it's gone. And meanwhile, on-market deals with real estate agents are sitting right there on the market for free. And anyone with a phone and a laptop can find these deals already listed on the open market and spend $0 in marketing. So the spend gap, it keeps widening, and it's widening in the professional's favor. Force number 3, states are turning wholesaling into a real regulated profession. When I started over a decade ago, nobody was talking about disclosure requirements or assignment disclosures or licensing. And today, states are writing rules. In some states, for example, you need to disclose you are a wholesaler. In some states, you need to disclose your equitable interest or your assignment up front. Now, here's the truth. I actually celebrate this. A professional industry should have professional standards, and when it has standards, the people who actually know what they're doing will always win. The corner cutters and those taking shortcuts, they get fined and they get squeezed out. Now, this is kind of like driving a car. If you know how to drive on the right side of the road, you're fine. If you drive on the left side into head-on traffic, that's wrong. So you need to know the difference. Wholesaling is becoming the same, and that's fantastic news if you're willing to take your profession seriously. And if that's the side you want to be on, the professional side, I put together a completely free training that shows you exactly how we do it, how we find deals on the MLS, build real relationships with agents, and make offers the right way, no spam, and no legal gray area. It's completely free, it's in the description. Go check it out, then come right back, because the next force is the one hiding in plain sight. Force number 4, sellers are dramatically more educated than they were even 2 years ago. They Google you now. And a lot of them are becoming more aware of what wholesaling is. They understand assignment fees. They've gone a dozen postcards and talked to 5 other investors already. Heck, my own business partner Ryan just bought a house where the seller had already Googled him, saw he was an active investor, and straight up asked him, "Are you going to put my house under contract and then assign it?" So think about what that means. If you show up looking like an amateur, no website, no reviews, a hotmail address from 2009, that Google search kills your deal before you even know what happened. The professional has a real business, real reviews, a real presence, so when the seller looks them up, it builds trust instead of ending the conversation. These smart sellers are now filtering out the amateurs, and they're rewarding the professionals. Force number 5, the relationships you build with listing agents are becoming the single biggest advantage in this business. The amateur, they see agents as gatekeepers, someone in the way. The professional sees an agent as an acquisition partner, because when you make it worth an agent's time to work with you and you close cleanly every single time, something compounds. I call it the snowball effect. You build real relationships with listing agents and they start actually bringing you their distressed listings before those listings even hit the market. Think about this as a model. If you got 300 agents and just 1 in 3 brings you a deal every single year, that's 100 deals a year coming to you. Amateurs burn bridges chasing one transaction, professionals build bridges and they're letting them compound. And as the spam channels die off, this is the moat that nobody can copy overnight. It takes years of doing what you say and closing cleanly, which is exactly why it's about to separate the pros from everyone else. Now, force number 6, everyone's scared AI is going to replace wholesalers. Here's the truth. AI is going to replace the low-skill wholesalers and it's going to make the great ones unstoppable. Now, AI, I love it. It's incredible at the grunt work. Organizing data, doing research, follow-up messages, a second set of eyes. But it cannot get on the phone and build genuine rapport with a 50-year-old listing agent. AI cannot negotiate that human moment and it can't hold a human relationship you spent years earning. So the amateur who is only ever doing the grunt work and getting lucky here and there, well, AI is starting to do that a lot cheaper and a lot faster. But the professional who's already great uses AI to do 10 times more of what they're already great at. AI is just widening the gap between the pros and everyone else. So put all 6 of those together, and here's what you get. Every force, the law, the cost, the regulation, the smarter sellers, the agent relationships, the AI, every single one rewards the pro and punishes the amateur. And this shouldn't surprise you because this is how every single industry works. Why does LeBron make more than the guy playing pickup at the park? It's the same game, but LeBron's a pro. Better skills, better discipline, better execution. Professionalism and income move together in every single field, and wholesaling is finally becoming one of them. So picture this. 5 years from now, the winning wholesaler looks nothing like a telemarketer, nothing like a text blaster, or a robocaller. They look exactly like a real estate acquisition professional. They know the law, they have their numbers down pat, they've got real relationships with agents, and they operate their business like a business owner instead of someone just chasing a quick check. Wholesaling isn't dying, amateur wholesaling is dying, and professional wholesaling, it's just getting started. The good news is you get to pick which side of this you're on. If you want to build the professional version of this business, the MLS, the agent relationships, the compliant way that's actually going to be standing in 5 years, that's exactly what I teach inside the Pro Wholesaler VIP program, with unlimited support, unlimited deal reviews, and we're closing deals right by your side with you. The link's in the description below, right next to that free training. So drop a comment below and tell me which one of these 6 forces you think is the biggest. I read all the comments, I answer as many as I can, usually all of them. And if you want to understand this exact method even better, that is built for this new market, step by step, I broke down the whole MLS first system in this video. Go watch it next. This is Alex Martinez with Real Estate Skills. Happy wholesaling and flipping. I'll see you on the inside.